Did you see what Raja Jackson did to that wrestler?
Yeah, dude, he like punched him like 30 times unconscious because he was a veteran with PTSD.
Dude, that's
Or
a
maybe
classic
that's not the reason
WWE
why, but
move, man. That's a simple move in WWE. Are you kidding me?
the first slam, like when he slammed him down before he decided to like unload on him, pause. Like, do you think that part was like I think it was supposed to be scripted, but do you think it was like real? Like it actually hurt like and he got slammed?
Yeah, I think that KO'd him right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because the way
I
they
couldn't
slam
tell if he
people
was just
normally is probably like probably like a really easy slam normally, where like you kind of fall with them, but he just freaking just leveraged, just levered the guy's head into the ground, really.
yeah, I couldn't tell if he just sold it really good and then
Mm,
he started punching him
yeah, I
and
don't
then that
know.
actually knocked him out or not.
Hard to say. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think the slam being that aggressive was even part of it. I think the whole thing was supposed to be like pretty chill.
Yeah. I was kind of waiting for something to come out like in the next couple of days where it's like, oh, it was all staged. Just because like
Yeah, the guy's jaw being shattered in half is just a prop jaw.
oh his jaw was it actually shattered in half. I didn't see like the medical stuff come out.
Yeah, it was confirmed by uh somebody. I can't remember, but yeah, his jaw's shattered and his missing a lot of teeth. I assume he's got crazy CTE from that too, but who knows? You never know. That stuff's pretty all over the place. Might not have any at all.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of he's like he like cut a promo prior to that, and he's talking about how like he's a like a veteran who has like PTSD, but like makes him feel better to wrestle. And so that was kind of like his
Oh,
outlet. And then he got like his
oh,
fucking head knocked in. So I'm assuming that I mean he's
that's
probably gonna find
terrible,
a new
bro.
outlet after he got like assaulted.
Now he's got a new form of trauma to think about post
Hey,
traumatically.
he got PTSD, CTE, dude. He's collecting
Oh
all
my
like the
god.
acronyms.
No, he definitely caught a traumatic brain injury from that, dude. There's no way you don't. Did you see the like he was missing a lot of his shots. Like he fucking honestly sucks. I think because he had he had some concussion at the time apparently, but the ones that he did connect, you can see in slow motion, the guy's head is just 180 spinning, like it's nuts.
Dude, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what happens. I wonder if they're gonna like what it'll be like it's like a civil thing, right? So like they can just
No, it's criminal.
like
He'll be
legal
arrested pretty
jargon.
soon.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know if it was just like up to Psycho Stu to press charges.
No, I think at some point the district attorney or whoever is be in charge of that just overrules anything that you could choose. At that point, especially, that's like almost like attempted murder. So you definitely don't have a choice in that.
Yeah, let's see. Is there any updates on that?
I heard that police were looking for him, but that was from like Drama Alert or something. So take that with a grain of salt.
I don't see anything. 11 hours ago from Fox 11 Los Angeles, LAPD investigating Roger Jackson wrestling incident.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, so he's probably not criminally charged yet, but it's coming. What do you think it's going to be? The charges?
Attempted murder,
Yeah, probably.
probably.
See, if that guy didn't
Oh,
wake
okay.
up, man, he'd be in jail for almost life, probably, because that was like premeditated as fuck.
Yeah, he was talking about it on camera how he was going to like fuck him up beforehand.
Yeah, and he had enough time to cool down, so you could not reasonably say that it was an act of passion or whatever.
A last resort. Sean Strickland explains why Roger Jackson shouldn't face prison sentence after disturbing incident.
Dude, Sean is a fucking retard, man. His logic's gonna be, oh, the guy punked him outside, therefore you get to kill him, you get to bludgeon him because he punked him.
Let's see. I can. Oh my god. Okay. He said when interacting with a fan on social media, Jackson's kids shouldn't go to jail. Prison should always be a last resort. I was arrested at 19 for 2 felony AGBIs, great bodily injuries. He wrote, I would have spent 5 to 6 years in prison if the DA had its way. After 6 years in a cell, coming out with nothing but indoctrinated with gangs and violence. Oh, excuse me. Being indoctrinated with gangs and violence. I guarantee I would have killed someone. There was one guy telling me about how he picked up a murder charge, and I remember being impressed by him. That would have been my future.
Oh
I
my
instead
god.
pled and took 100 days jail or work release, a ton of anger management, a decent amount of victim restitution. Holy fuck, it keeps going. Dude, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
So,
That just comes down to like an age old argument of like, is prison the right thing or not? I don't think this is like a case by case thing. Like, if we're talking our modern set of laws and morals, then yeah, he's cooked.
I don't know. I still think it's pretty crazy. Like, if he beats the shit out of someone and there's like no true legal repercussion, I think that's kind of crazy. It's like that was pretty blatant. Unless
Yeah,
it was staged. Like, that seems like pretty blatant
no,
assault.
definitely not staged. And you know what else was kind of strange? I thought is that his friend, Roger's friend that brought him there, kept telling him to get his get back. Like, oh, don't worry, you'll get him back in the ring. Like, make sure you fuck him up in the ring. Like, and the friend was a professional wrestler. So was the friend simply implying that like you can really like sell the act, or is he saying that like I want you to actually fight the guy in the ring? Because if he was, then that guy should be banned from wrestling. Like what the fuck? Telling a guy with a concussion who's never wrestled professionally and who is a professional fighter to go fuck up a guy who is acting? Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, dude. I don't know. The whole thing's weird. It was like you saw like like the very start of it, how it all kicked off when he like Psycho like broke a bottle on his head.
Yeah, that was kind of stupid.
Yeah, dude. If he started like fighting him there, I'd totally understand.
Yeah, like what? Honestly, dude, he kept saying I'm not a bitch, but he's kind of a bitch for not fighting him right there.
I don't know. Well, they like made up afterwards. They shook hands a bunch of times and said they were cool. And then like you saw
Yeah,
like
he wasn't.
Yeah, well, like the clips before, like you said, and they're like hyping each other up, trying to get his get back, and then he beats the fuck out of that dude. So
Yeah, you could tell when he was shaking the guy's hand, he was still very much furious at him. I think Psycho Stoop, according to the guys who were there, they say it on Rampage on Raja's. They say it on Raja's stream that they said that the guy probably thought that Raja was another wrestler. And that's what they do. They sell a lot of the fights before the fight starts to get some footage, and they manufacture some drama. And he didn't even really hit him. He just kind of hit a bottle onto his own hand on his head. So, but I mean, would you do that to a stranger though? That seems kind of stupid, obviously.
Yeah, I guess if like that's the argument, like he didn't know that Raja wasn't a wrestler, like wouldn't they have worked together? Because this isn't all scripted, so he would have had to work with that guy before. It wouldn't make sense for like a stranger to just show up and be like, oh, he's also in this. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know the ins and outs of pro wrestling.
Yeah, I mean, he was hanging out with the other wrestlers, and he's big, so I mean, it's safe to assume that he's probably a wrestler. But to smash a bottle over his head without even checking is pretty stupid.
You know what else was crazy though is like when he's like leaving, like I don't know who's with him, but they're like filming the entire time as he's like continuing to like crash out and like have like a mental breakdown, dude. What a fucking of a friend.
Yeah, yes, his cameraman was just letting it roll. Lastly on that, it's pretty funny. Rampage calls his son before that and is like, "You gonna let a grown man in tights like mess with you, man? Like you a bitch." But he's gonna regret saying that to his kid for potentially life.
Dude, Rampage's parenting probably doesn't help because he's always calling him a bitch and like putting him down. I'm not saying like that's directly like you call your kid a bitch and then he like goes and like assaults someone, but I'm sure it didn't like help.
Yeah, it's like GTA causes violence kind of argument, but you're right. I mean, after a while, he does it so much, at least on stream, that you begin to wonder like how much of a bit it really is.